Hey guys, and welcome back to another Halloween video. Now today is the second video I'm going to be doing of my Lemax Spooky Town lineup that talks about the standard lineup, not the Michaels exclusives. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about the new for 2019 Lemax Spooky Town, the Crazy Clown Express. Alright guys, so here's the box of it, and as you can see, we're talking about a train today. Now, Lemax, they have done trains in the past, and because of that, this video is actually going to be a little bit different. The first half of this video is going to be the actual analysis of the train, and the second half is going to be how to set it up and how to get it to run, because I know some people may be confused on it initially, but I'll try my best to explain how to set it up. But anyways, let's talk about the Crazy Clown Express at hand. Alright guys, so here is the Crazy Clown Express all assembled here, and by the way, it does have to be in this order. You can't swap around the car, so it has to look like this. Minus the caboose, which you can not include. But anyway, so here's the Crazy Clown Express. I'm all set up here, as you can see. You can look at each of the engines individually. And the theme of this building obviously is a train that is clown themed. Again, Lemax has done trains in the past, like they have the famous Spooky Town Express that came out a while ago. They have the R.I.P. Railroad, which is like a graveyard themed one. And now they have a clown themed one. So yeah, as you can see, again, here are all the engines, and it looks really cool. It's not going to be for everyone because the clown theme is a bit divisive. Not everyone's into it, but if you do really like clowns, I can imagine you're really digging this piece. So, alrighty, let's get into the trains individually, shall we? Alright guys, so here is the actual engine, as you can see here. Check this out. It has the, of course this is the engine, so it's what pulls it. And as you can see, it has the big clown head on it with the top hat, and it has like these little engines right there, and it has the smokestack on top, which that does light up, by the way, the little fire thing, and that is the only piece of lighting on this building. So just FYI, it's not really lit, if you will. And you even have a cool little crazy clown conductor on the side there. Now, just as an FYI, there is a mute feature on this piece. I know that some people were a little bit worried, and you weren't going to be able to turn off the sound on this one. Well, just know that you can. You see this, let me get a close-up of it right here. There's a little button right there, and if you turn it on, if you press it, then it'll turn on the sound. But to turn it off, you just have to press it again. So that's how you deactivate the sound. Really cool. I'm glad that it has an option to turn off the sound. And yeah, so of course, again, like I said, the theme of this, obviously it goes with the clown stuff. But it would also be very, very good for a theme park, I think, of course, because of the clowns. And for all you DC fans, this could probably remind you of Batman and Joker, right? Like a Joker train, like one of the crazy clown contraptions that he may have. Pretty cool theming. So, yeah, that's the engine. It's probably my favorite on this. Looks great. Alright, next up is the box cart. So, as you can see, it has the logo stitches of the clown on there with the creepy clown face on it. Traveling Mayhem right there. And turning it over, as you can see, there are all sorts of like clown props, from tools, horns, gas, laughing gas, even explosives like a barrel of TNT, even some skeletons in there. Really cool. Really cool. Again, really cool play on the coal car, if you will. So yeah, that is the coal car. This is another really cool engine. All right, next up, of course, we have the big clown shoe car. As you can see, it has polka dots on it, really cool detail on it. As you can see, it looks like real, like a shoe knots, as you can see. Looks very nice. And there's even like a little spooky clown up there, peeping through it. Again, another really cool engine. This whole train's really cool, in my opinion. And so as you can see, that's the big shoe car. You turn it around, it's roughly the same. The only difference is that this side has a patch on it. So, yeah, that is the shoe car. Alright, and the last car that we have here, we have the caboose, which is like this little funhouse rotating thing, which, by the way, this does actually spin when it's on the track. And speaking of the track here, as you can see, one cool thing about it is that there are actually little bones on there, as you can see. Really cool detail. So, yes, this is the caboose. It has various clowns on there. And if you turn it around in the back, there's even more, as you can see right there, one with the TNT barrel. And, of course, it has the pipes on top with the clown skulls on it. And, yeah, that's the caboose. And, like I said, this clown right here, they will actually rotate on the engine. Or, no, when he's running around the track. But, yeah, really cool train set. I think this is probably my favorite of the ones they've done. Honestly, I definitely think it's the most unique. Again, it's not going to be for everyone because, you know, the clown theme isn't for everyone, but if you do dig creepy clowns, I can really imagine you liking this piece. Just an FYI, I do like scary clowns, so, you know, of course I like this. Alright, so those were the cars and the whole train together. Now let's talk about assembly. Alright guys, so to assemble the actual track of it, it's actually pretty easy. There's, these little things right there, as you can see. Let me get a good image of it. There's these little, insertion areas where you can put the railing on it. And then it snaps on no problem. It can be a little bit hard to pull off, but it's very easy to put on. So that's how you put together the track, and this goes for the corners as well. Alright, so now let's talk about the assembly of the train and how to get it to run. First things first, this is battery operated. There is no transformer for it. You can only use batteries for it. And the batteries, you're going to put them in both of these cars right here. And I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like, how to get them in. Alright, so here's what the battery insertion places look like. As you can see, the coal car takes 2 and the shoe car takes 3. So, and then you just put them right back on to get the, you know, to hide the battery, of course. And so yeah, that is how you put the batteries in. You have to take off the bottom parts of both the coal car and the shoe car. Alright, so to actually put the train together and get it to run, you'll need to put these wires, you'll have to put them throughout the train. So this wire, it goes on this little part right here. Let me get a good picture of it. So that is where the wire to the, if it'll focus, that is where the wire to the coal car will go. Oh no, for the engine, from the coal car to the engine, sorry. So yeah, that's where the wire is going to go if you got a good look of it. And the shoe car, the wire is going to go on this little part right here, the little hole that's inside of the coal car. So that's where you insert the wires, and to get them more connected, there are these little holes on the bottom that you use, and you put them through these little insertion points, and that's how you get them to connect together. Alright, so to actually get the train to run, well, there's 2 ways, actually. Once you have the train all hooked up together, as I previously stated, putting in the wires and connecting all the cars, this button right here on top of the engine, if you press it, it'll turn it on. But if the switch right here of this track, which this does come with the track, by the way, if you swing it to the left, it'll turn it on. It'll keep it on. But if you turn it to the right, this thing right here will rise, and if the train crosses over it, it will stop. But if you still have the button on and you want to turn it back on, then you just have to flip the switch. So that's how you get it to turn off and on. You either have to push it off to the side once the train hits this part, the slope, or you can just press it automatically with the button. It's much better to do it with the switch, though, so just keep that in mind. And once the button is on, the train is on. Again, there's this little component back here for where once this thing rises, it'll hit this button right here and it'll stop it. So that's how you stop it if you want. And then you just unclick the button to stop it permanently. Alright guys, so that pretty much sums up Crazy Clown Express. There's my analysis and the assembly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and next time I'm actually going to take a quick break from mini villaging, and I'm going to do a Big Lots haul, because Big Lots has some really cool Halloween stuff this year. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and here is the train with the lights and sound and animation.